school in need for more. On Monday, 28 renewable release of 3A led Writers Club members in singing beautiful songs about trust, waxing the audience, shaking their heads and foot like satisfied bazaars. Despite the fact that one of the songs was in Uganda, most of the audience enjoyed the rhythm and were left shaking for more. Meanwhile, most of them danced themselves lame and commented that RAS needs a university as well. I'm Arthur Collins, Professor, reporting on RAS TV live at 9. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear reporter, for that. Kabaleka House won is the first ever inter-house signer cup football tournament. Our reporter, Hope, having the details. Thank you.
When God says yes, nobody can say no. This was a song to lips of the Kabarega fans on Wednesday evening after beating Serengeti in the penalty of football competition to the winning goal. However, it should be noted that Kabarega winning the football competition does not mean they are the overall rulers. The overall rulers of the house competition should be after adding the points of the house basing on football, netball, debate, lingala, breakdance and projects and organizing of competition. I make such a hope you Express TV.
Thank you for all that. Interactive clubs selling like a hot cake. We have our reporter Sarah having the detail. Thank you.
Selling like hot cake. On Wednesday, Interact Club had a meeting in the main hall that attracted a full number of students. It is reported that a number of other students belonging to other clubs, such as Writers Club, also attended the meeting. Speaking to RAS TV, Mr. Mugisha Levy, the patron of the Debate and Writers Club, said that learners are free to join any club they want, or even be in both clubs, as long as they can balance and participate in development and running of the club. In addition, Interact Club had a talent show on Sunday, 5th November 2023. Students enjoyed it up to 7 p.m. In fact, some lost appetite for food after the dance.
Thank you, our reporter Sarah, for that. Something important with papers. We have our reporter having the little Arthur. You are welcome.
Some senior post students are done with papers. A journey of 1,000 steps finally ended for some of the senior posts as they did their last examinations. A huge relief on the candidates' face after several months of intensive preparations. We wish them the best in their journey. Many were quoted saying the battle is over and therefore opted to go with the last rags of the old curriculum. Arthur Collins, live at 9.
Thank you, my dear Arthur Collins. Keep it. This is from Kampala, talks about human trafficking in an extraordinary assembly. We have our reporter, Pop, come and represent.
In the corridor press under the assembly ground, the school gathered on Saturday in order to listen from the officials from the High Commission all over the way from Kampala. The officials talked about human trafficking, which was an underlaw for transporting or forcing people in order to benefit from their work. They warned learners not to accept the offers from strangers, especially about scholarship or chances to work in Kampala. Outside countries, they left some reading materials about human trafficking which can be found in the library. I make such hope to Express TV.
Thank you for all that. Keep it up. Project and examination. Our reporter Sarah has the details. Sarah, you're welcome.
Examinations and projects. This being a promotional term, students are expected to be more serious serious than they have ever been. As expected, the advanced level students have been noted to be busy like bees looking for nectar in their books. However, our source informed us that the lower secondary students have remained relaxed. In a promotional term, students are expected to be more serious than they have ever been. As expected, the advanced level students have been noted to be busy like bees, looking for nectar in their books. However, our source informed us that the lower secondary students have remained relaxed, apart from a few who were transformed by the breaking news that SESEMAT is on its way to be done this week starting on the 8th of November. It was also reported to our news desk that several projects have been outlined in the timetable for the new curriculum students. Some students, however, because of their unbelief, did not bother, but as always noticed, there is a class of wise students who have been maneuvering to identify the best they can exhibit. On this note, many students now are boiling brains with the upcoming programs, SESEMAT, end of term examinations, and project exhibitions. RAS TV is here to save you if you are among the Doubting Thomas class by informing you that project exhibitions for classes are on Saturday 11th November 2023 and for houses on Saturday 18th November 2023. I'm Wendy Sarah, RAS TV News, live at 9.
Thank you, Angwek Sarah, for that. Mr. Jonite, our reporter, Kilaman, has the details. You are welcome, my dear. Right away here, the MC legend of the crew, the sport commentator, the entertainer, and the killer man, the other man. Alongside the only UG without the propaganda. On the 4th November 2023, the visitation day was held and very many parents came to see their children. It was of great pleasure because most of the senior ones were visited and they enjoyed their day very well. But to our dismay, the S1 who were not visited kept on prolonging their nights and staying near to where the system was to listen to their names, but unfortunately some of them did not even hear their names. That day, the most and the prominent person during the VD was Mr. Odongo Patrick, who was very well dressed in a suit and he won that day to be the smartest of all. Very many parents kept on and thanking the RAS TV because of what they made a lot that day. RAS TV, channel 441, my name still remains MC Legend About Crazy, the sport commentator. We still have more. Kilaman, for all that you have done, Marara University Vice Chancellor appointed you NEB chairperson. Our reporter Arthur has the details. Thank you very much.
The Vice Chancellor of Mbarara University of Science and Technology, Professor Welestino Obwa, was on Friday appointed the new chairperson of Uganda National Examinations Board. He replaces Professor Mary Okakro, who had been steering the position since 2014. Arthur Collins, live at 9.
Thank you, Arthur, for that wonderful moment today. Announcement, sponsored by Kilaman. You are welcome, my dear. Right away here with sport updates. What happened during weekend? Now we move to the English Premier League. On Saturday, Fulham was up against Manchester United. Oman Row, in short. The match ended 0-1 in favor of Man United. I don't know what they were doing, but Fulham is also there. We have Man City was up against Bournemouth. The match ended 6-1 in favor of Man City. So Bournemouth, I hope they also did. And then Newcastle was up against Arsenal. The match ended 1-0 in favor of Newcastle. And And to our dismay, Arsenal they used to believe that their virginity has never been broken, but their virginity was finally broken by Anthony Gordon. And then Luton was up against Liverpool, so all these people were strong men, and they managed to score 1-1. So the match ended draw 1-1. So they were in the middle. And then the designer league final, Serengeti was up against Kabalega on Wednesday, but all of them were strong men, and they managed to score 1-1. That is full time. They went for penalty shootout. So there we found out that we have men and women. So penalty shootout, Serengeti managed to take 2 out of the penalties, and then Kabalega took over everything with 4 penalties. So Kabalega qualified to be the best in the final, defeating Serengeti, the champion. Till now, let's see, Madam remain MC legend of the creator for commentator, the entertainer, the killer Mandy and the night. Love you all. See you next Monday with a lot of information. Ras TV, channel 441. We inform, educate and entertain. Continue watching us. Thank you very much. Announcement. All prefects of last year should pick their certificates. All those who are training in the foyer are called upon for meeting today in Senior 1B 3:30. In case you left your sweater and the question bank of English in Senior 2C during preps, come to Master Senior 2, but with evidence. Quotes of today. Focus to the outcome before you do something. To the community or your friends. May not be the negative outcome which may mislead yourself and the community. Thank you very much for listening. Keep watching Ras TV 9. Thank you very much.